Mike Fairlight here to entertain you with the help of writer Clyde Barker. God, do I look like somebody who cares what God thinks? God forgive me, but Doug Bradley, in my opinion, Doug Bradley as Pinhead in the Hellraiser movies throughout that series had some of the best movie lines in horror movie history. Oh. Whoa. America's back. If you're a legal American citizen, you can dream again. You can hope again. Isn't it great? Yeah, did you notice, I gotta mention this because my sister loves the color purple. Trump wasn't wearing a red tie. He wasn't wearing a blue tie. He was wearing a purple tie. Yeah, all these years we had to listen to the politicians say, oh, to fix the border, we need legislation. They got to fix the border, but we need legislation to do that. Well, as Trump said last night as he addressed Congress, nope, just needed a new president. We need legislation. But yeah, my sister loves the color purple. Yeah, Trump never had any secrets about him being superstitious. That's why he signed something in the law and that starts April 2nd. Because I didn't want to make it April 1st. I'm very superstitious. Oh, God. Yeah, but the Democratic leadership. Illegal aliens, good. Legal Americans, bad. Yeah, this is what the Democratic Party believes. They believe this so much, they could not even stand for the families who lost to illegal immigrants when Trump addressed Congress last night. And Nancy Pelosi, her legacy, if she's remembered at all, she'll be remembered as one of the last political cronies who became rich, wealthy, off our from the taxpayers. The last political crony amongst the last political cronies who became rich off the American taxpayer. That will be Nancy Pelosi's legacy. And that woman that talked after Trump was supposed to be the Democratic Party's rebuttal or reaction, whatever, to Trump's speech at Congress there. Incidentally, I found this out the other day. You know, the only other speech that was longer than last night's speech was Bill Clinton in 2000, his farewell speech. Well, of course, he wanted to brag about all his accomplishments. Jeez. But yeah, this woman who talked there, talking like she worked under Obama and W, and I'm supposed to be impressed with that? Jeez, going there quoting Ronald Reagan. Why now? Why now, lady? Could it be the one who won right along with Trump in November? You know, also made that point. Like I said in my other video, whoop-de-doo. That's just because we live in America, lady, not because you're somebody special. But why now? Why now is she quoting Ronald Reagan and what? Could it be? This is what my suspicions are. Could it be she was holding on to hope that her and hers could become elitists for the globalist order as well? Maybe that's what it was. That's what it was. And now that woman is realizing that perhaps that's not going to happen. It's about nationalism now, loving your country. If you live in America, you say America first. If you live in Mexico, you say Mexico first. If you live in China, you say China first. Nationalism is the future, not globalism. But this woman is only talking like this now because she was holding on to hope that her and hers could become elitists for the globalist order, like Zelensky. Well, he changed his tune real quick, didn't he? We want to talk peace now. Oh, and on that video short, when I said that the guy who got kicked out of Congress because he kept interrupting Trump's speech. I thought he looked like Yasser Arafat. Before you start accusing me of being a bigot or race, IST, I was watching on my phone, and I wasn't really even watching. I was going through my Hot Wheel collection and figuring out what I have that's valuable. Turns out I have one that is quite valuable. There's another guy selling one on eBay for $501. I have the same one from 1968, the Camaro Redline. But mine is like new compared to the piece of that this guy's trying to get $500 for. Anyway, that's what I was doing. I was going through my Hot Wheel collection and seeing what I have that was valuable and listening. I was more or less listening to the congressional speech, not really watching. I don't want this to be too long, so I'll just a few more things I want to mention. Yeah, Pocahontas and Chuck Schumer before the congressional speech. There's videos out there where they're basically saying the same thing word for word. I'd be curious to know who the hell wrote these speeches for them. Must have been the same person. Yeah, nothing new. Same talking points. In other words, business as usual. Jeez. And, the legacy media, they don't like the fact that information is now democratic. Legacy media no longer holds a monopoly on information, and they don't like that. They don't like that. For years, CNN, we for years, myself included, we turned into CNN for the latest, and we believed whatever they told us. But thank God, legacy media is dead, like the Democratic Party. Yeah, they want to dictate comedy too. Oh, we decide what is funny, and if you laugh at something that the powers that be decided is not funny, may God have mercy on your soul. Because these people hail themselves on the same pedestal as a god. Me personally, I thank God for Joe Rogan. Think about how this guy got started on social media. Just a guy, okay, fine, he was, famous because of fighting stuff. Okay, fine. But think about how he got started with the Joe Rogan experience. He was just a guy on social media who wanted to talk without intellectual barriers. That's how Joe Rogan rose to popularity on social media. Aside from his fighting stuff earlier in his career or life. And it got me thinking, self-censorship, something that I am guilty of too, is a very dangerous thing. Censorship in general is dangerous, but self-censorship is even more dangerous. Now I'm reminded us of a bit from Dennis Miller. I remember on a comedy thing he did once. He talked about, let these people talk, because the louder they talk, then we know where they are. But it's true. Self-censorship is dangerous. It shouldn't be a game that anybody should be playing. Mike Barilak. Gotta bear with me. I'm kind of using a new, not even a tripod. It's just this wooden thing I found at the Goodwill for propping up the phone so I can make these videos. But it works. Mike Barilak, thank you for your time.